Hi guys, Kara here, and I want to talk about applying foundation. It's a basic step that we don't really seem to go over much. We just tend to slap foundation on our faces. But there's like so many tools out there, and I want to share with you the different tools and how to use them. And this works with a liquid foundation, but I'm going to be using our cream foundation and concealers just because it gives the lightest feel and the most coverage. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, and I'm going to go over these different tools that you can use for any kind of foundation and how to best use them to get the best look that you're desiring and the coverage and the feel. So first we're going to start with the Blenderful sponge. This is a blending bud. You wet it, squeeze the water out, and then wrap it around a clean dry towel and squeeze even more water out. This gives a light coverage, and this will also be good for those who are in a hurry and don't have a lot of time to spend on their foundation. I always suggest to dab the foundation on, press it onto your skin, don't swipe it. It gives a much better coverage that way. Now we have your typical flat foundation brush. The misuse of this is usually people swipe it on like a paintbrush, and it's really meant to be dabbed onto the face and just applied that way, and it just kind of builds up coverage, and this is great for a fuller coverage. The dual bristled buffer brush is another big brush that I see around. There's two different bristles, and the top bristles are softer and lighter, and you just are meant to lightly swirl that on, buff that onto the skin. Don't press too hard or else you will get foundation streaks. You just lightly touch it onto your skin, and this is great for textured skin and a fuller coverage. Now we have the fluffy buffer brush. The fluffy buffer brush gives kind of a airbrush feel and a much lighter coverage, but it can be built up. Don't forget to blend over your ears and down your neck. For a fuller coverage, just stipple or dab the foundation in areas where you need some more coverage or you want a fuller coverage. And then go over with the concealer just in the areas that you need it. This layering works best with a lightweight and full coverage foundation. And now use a no color setting powder and just go over your T-zone, or if you tend to be really oily or like a matte look, go over your whole face. If you have any questions on this foundation or the way that I applied it, please message me. I'd love to help.